happy Sunday and welcome back to my channel. This week we're going to be doing part 2 of the patio makeover. This week is going to be a big one because we're going to be doing a lot of the bigger elements to the makeover project. So I'm super excited to share this one with you. We'll be able to see a lot of the transformation taking place, and it's going to set us up really well to be able to decorate and do a lot of the pretty pieces next week, which are always my favorite. The goal for this week is to finish building the deck, put the cover on over the pergola, hopefully also install some fans and some lighting. That's what I'm aiming for. We'll see if we're able to get it all done this week or if some of it maybe has to go into next week, but that would get us completely set up with all of the foundational pieces to be able to decorate and have it be finished and usable in the next video. So if you haven't seen part 1 of the patio makeover, I'll link it below for you so that you can check out the entire makeover series start to finish and see the transformation. It's a really big transformation taking place. That space was a complete hot mess. It was not usable, and I'm so excited for how it's going to look when it's all done. It's going to be a big upgrade, and if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so that you can see all of the patio makeover and other videos like that. I put out new videos every Sunday, and we're going to go ahead and get changed and head on out to work on the patio.
Your love's all I need to get by in this life and on this day.
Alright guys, so we're about to head out back to work on the back deck. We have a few priority items that we're working on today. We're going to be doing the framing for the deck itself. Matt's not working today, so he's able to help me with that, which is a huge help because it's hard to hold up all those boards by myself, and then I'll be able to go back and put the boards on top on my own this week. We're also going to be putting the cover on because that's another job that's a lot easier with 2 people, and we got some fans that we're going to be putting up, which I'm super excited about. We got solar powered fans because we've always had like standing fans out there, but they're not meant to be outside, and so they end up getting ruined over time. We got these ones right here off Amazon, and I got 2 of them. They're a little bit smaller than a normal fan, but they're solar powered, so you don't have to plug them in, which is really nice. Our house is pretty old. It's from the 1920s, so the electrical system is not the strongest, and if we had to plug those in, it would definitely short circuit the garage. So that makes it so that we don't have to worry about that and we can still have our fans powered. So we're going to do that as well today and try and get just the big items out of the way so that I can go back and do the things that are one-man jobs on my own this week. Yeah, so we're going to head out there and work on that, and I'll show you kind of the progress as we go. We are ready to sweat. It's gonna be super hot out today. It's in like the upper 90s. It's just like you're roasting out there. So I didn't even put any makeup on. I'm ready to just like sweat my life away, and we're gonna get as much as we can done.
I'm so in love with you. I don't know what to do. I'm so in love with you. And I know you love me too. Yeah.
porch pretty much completely built. It was definitely a challenging process just because it was something that was really time consuming. It's pretty physically demanding, especially if you're doing it by yourself, which Matt helped me when he could, but the majority of it I did on my own. So moving everything around is tough to do by yourself, but I did get it all built. There's a couple little pieces that still need to be screwed on the end over here because I ran out of screws. So I have to go and get some more. I'll add those on and then we'll be all done. I'm super excited with how it's looking. It's very sturdy, very strong, and so I'm feeling really confident with the build of the deck and the structure that I put down. We are going to end up staining it, but I'm not going to stain it yet because everything that I read and everyone that I talk to says that for pressure treated wood, you shouldn't stain it or seal it until at least 3 months in because it needs to release any moisture that is still inside the wood. And if you stain it and seal it before that, then it can get trapped inside and create rot sooner, which is obviously what we're trying to avoid. So I'm gonna leave the deck in its raw color for now, and in 3 months or so we're going to come back and stain it. I already picked up the stain and the sealant, so I'm ready to go for that once we let the time pass and the wood is ready. So I had wanted to put up fans in this week's video, but because the deck took me a little bit longer than I thought, we're going to be doing that in next week's video, and I'm super excited for that because, as I'm sure you can tell, it gets quite hot out here in the summer in Florida. The fans are going to be much needed. The last thing that I want to do in this week's video is to add some lighting out here. So it is fairly dark. We have the cover on, we strap that all down, and so it gives us really good shade and UV protection, but it also makes it a lot darker. So I want to have some lighting out here for in the evening so that it can be really cozy and we can have dinner out here, have people over, that sort of thing. So this week we're going to be partnering with a brand called Olney, and Olney is a really cool brand because they create lighting for outdoor spaces that is really beautiful and gives you that mood lighting and a really good vibe to your space. But it's also solar powered. And if you guys have been around on my channel, you know that I love solar powered things, especially because we live in Florida and we have a ton of sun. It's very accessible to us. It powers everything really easily, and it doesn't require us to use electricity, which is always a good thing. And you guys know that our house is older. It's from the 1920s, so the electricity can be a little bit unstable at times if you put too many things into one section of the circuit board. So if we're able to put things onto solar and use less electricity, then I'm always all for it. The lights that I'm going to be using today are the G40 from Olney, and they are like a round Edison bulb sort of style, and they're 60 feet long. So my plan is to drape them all the way around the perimeter of this back deck and kind of have it be like swooping to give us really beautiful aesthetic lighting, make the space super cozy. And these lights are really awesome because they have two different ways that you can power them. You can obviously use the solar panel and put it into the ground. You can hook it onto something. You can mount it with screws, but you also can use a USB. So if you live somewhere that has sun for a portion of the year, but then it gets darker in the winter time, you can use the USB to power them so that you don't have to worry about what to do in the off season, and you still get all the benefits of saving electricity and doing something that's good for the environment. The Olney lights also come with a remote, so you can turn them on and off really easily. You don't have to unplug anything. You can also put them on a timer, so they'll turn on automatically in the evening time, and you don't have to worry about them at all. The Olney lights also have 3 lighting modes, so you can switch it up and do whatever one fits your space and your style the best. And of course, because they're an outdoor light, they're waterproof, so that makes it so they're not going to get ruined out in the rain or in the elements, and they'll last for a really long time. If you guys are looking for outdoor lights for your home, either for your garden, your front porch, your back deck, whatever it may be, or even lights to use for like a party or an event, I would definitely recommend checking out Olney. I'll put the link to them in the description box for you guys so that you can check them out. And we're gonna go ahead and hang up the lights. Alright guys, well that wraps up this week's video. I hope that you enjoyed seeing part 2 in the patio makeover series. We got a lot done this week. It was hard work, but I'm really happy with how it's all coming along. And we only have a few pieces left that we need to work on to be able to get the patio completely done and usable, updated, which is super exciting because we'll be able to get to use it during the summer months a little bit, and then also as it starts to cool down here, which is when it's really nice out there. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to tune in for the next episode of the patio makeover so that you can see the final result. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you can see more of my videos. I put out new videos every Sunday. And a big thank you to Olney for working with us this week and sending some really beautiful solar powered lights. I'm super excited for those. We have so much sun here in Florida that I love being able to utilize solar power and have things run off of that. We're doing it for our fans, we're doing it for our lights, and it makes it so that we don't have to use as much electricity, but also it's really nice because since we have an older home, the electricity isn't as powerful or streamlined as a newer home, so we can short out circuits very quickly if we put too many things in. So this makes it so that we can still have all of those really nice features to the patio without having to worry about that, which is amazing. If you guys are looking for any lights for your backyard or a patio or anything like that, make sure to check out Olney. They have some really cool lights, different designs and styles. They're solar powered, so it makes it really convenient and you can just pop them up and not even worry about it. I'm always a huge advocate for changing up lighting. I feel like it makes the biggest impact on a space for not very much money at all. So if you're looking to update a space, that's definitely one way to do it and something that I would check out and consider. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next Sunday.